All right, what's going on, everybody? CGA Sports back in here. Let me know if you can hear me. We are live. Shout out to you brothers here. I don't know if I have my sound effects, but I'm going to play them anyway. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me on this one right here. And this is going to be fun. We got it ready to go. All right. Can you hear the sound effects? Y'all can hear loud and clear. CGA Sports. All right, CGA Sports is back. No better time than college and professional football. And we got a great show for you today. I know on the CGA Got Game channel, we actually did the NFL schedule released. I think that was in May or June. That was in April, May, or June, right after the draft. And I gave you my predictions based on who was going to win. And of course, I'm not going to sandbag for the Raiders. I'm going to keep it partial. And so today, in this hour, what we're going to do is we're going to give you the rundown on who are the bottom four teams that you don't even have to worry about. You could just be a fanboy. And your bottom four teams, we're going to give you the bottom four teams. Then we're going to go through the automatically disqualified. All right. Automatically, the teams that are automatically disqualified. We're going to give you the teams, and there are several teams that just cheer for your team. You know what I mean? Just show up. Don't have any unrealistic expectations. The list of automatically disqualified teams that don't have a chance in hell. No chance. All right. No chance in hell teams. We're also going to give you the teams that are the pretenders. You know, people be talking shit. Yeah. Oh, my team this year. All right. And they ain't going to do a goddamn thing. They ain't going to do nothing. All right. So we're going to give you the pretenders. Then we'll give you the true contenders. That's what we'll do. We'll give you the true contenders. And then we'll give you the final four and then the Super Bowl champion. And of course, you cannot super chat over here. All right. You got to contribute through one of these means over here. Let me see if I can pop it up. Actually, it's on a different banner. So I'll pop this up relatively every now and then. I got to switch up the banner. I want my CGA Sports banner up there. All right. But you can Cash App, PayPal. You know what? Let me write the PayPal in there right now. All right, let me write the PayPal. So we got it. Let me see if I can put it up there. If you want a PayPal, Cash App, let me know to let your voice be heard. Hopefully one of these days this channel will be remonetized again. It shouldn't even be demonetized, to tell you the truth. All right, but it is what it is. All right, listen, before we go, before we go, get started here with the bottom four teams. Represent your team in the chat. Yes, indeed. Represent your team in the chat before we get started here. All right. Shout out to No Government Name BH. He says CGA's the hardest working, most versatile YouTuber. There ain't no, I mean, how many people can jump from sports? I know. Gaming. All right. Regular topics, financial, motivation, inspirational, and Crimson Capsule. How many people can do that? Not many. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. All right. Shout out to Matthew. He said, just for your regular content, bro. Shout out to you. And there were some other people, but that was for the other show. Rep your team in here. And before I break hearts, I'm going to break hearts, and I got to do this right up front. I have to do this right up front. There's one team that we got to let know right now that ain't got no chance in hell, and we're going to eliminate them from the playoffs right now. We definitely going to eliminate. The Dallas Cowboys have been eliminated. All right, we're just going to eliminate them right now. We're just going to save y'all some time. We're going to save y'all some time. We're going to save your achy, breaky heart. Ninja out here getting a tattoo on his whole leg. All right, we just got to get rid of the Dallas Cowboys now because we're not going to hear the bullshit. We ain't going to hear no bullshit. All right, we ain't going to hear how good the boys going to be this year, our year. Let's go ahead and eliminate the Cowboys right off the rip. All right, so that we can move on with the rest of the show. Because otherwise, the Dallas Cowboy team, they going to hamper our whole goddamn show. And we don't have time to hamper our show. All right, we don't have time to delay our show trying to live up to the expectations of the Dallas Cowboys. So the Cowboys already gone. All right, already gone. And they will be coming up later in the show. We'll discuss them briefly. They had him sedated. He coming out with a tattoo on his whole leg right before the season started. I'm just... We ain't got no time for the BS. No false promises and all that shit. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Get rid of them now. All right. Everybody cool with that? I think most of us can be cool with that. Let's get them out of here. Wait, let's get them out. Let's get them out. All right. Now that we got that off our chest, let's get this. Let's get the bottom. Let's get the bottom 4 teams on the clock. All right. The bottom 4 teams on the clock right here. Let me stop sharing the screen. All right. Bottom 4 teams. Let me get my banner up. Okay. Banners. All right. Here it is. The bottom 4 teams. The Cowboy fans. Come on, man. Just chill. All right. The bottom 4 teams. Let's just end their dreams right now. These teams have probably sold as many season tickets as they can. If your team is playing any one of these bottom 4 teams, you could probably get some cheap ass tickets. Or you can get some cheap ass tickets. All right. And just go to that city. You'll get cheap tickets to go to these games. All right. The bottom 4 teams right now are going to be the Washington Commanders, the Denver Broncos, the Houston Texans, and the Atlanta Falcons. Let's say for them, let's just give them an L right now. All right, these are the bottom 4 teams. These will be the worst teams. These will be the teams that probably are going to be competing for the number 1 draft pick, which potentially might be the quarterback from USC, or it might be a dark horse. We'll talk about the dark horse teams. All right, those bottom 4 teams, man. I mean, these teams don't have a chance in hell. All right, the Denver Broncos is kind of a dark horse bottom 4. Anything might go with them, but I don't see Russell Wilson surviving. I don't see Russell Wilson being cohesive with his teammates and the new coach. Sean Payton is probably going to pull the hook on him, and Jarrett Stidham will be in the starting quarterback. Could be by week 4 or 5. Could be by week 4 or 5. All right, so that's kind of what I'm looking at. And now the Denver Broncos, they got the Las Vegas Raiders on game one. That game is a coin flip. Denver is the slight favorite, but you don't know what Russell Wilson's going to do. This ninja, you don't know what he's going to do. He could just completely flop or fail, or he could show up. Now, if he shows up, Denver might have to replace a team. I might have to replace a team in the bottom 4, but that's just week 1. All right, you got to survive 17 weeks with Russell Wilson. I don't think they're going to do it. All right, so Atlanta's, they're done. I mean, who's even their starting quarterback? I don't even know. I mean, who is the Atlanta quarterback? I have no idea. All right, the Houston Texans, they ain't got no chance. That franchise is it's a waste. It's a waste of space. By the way, they got another black head coach in there following, yours truly. I was the coach last year. All right, now they got another black head coach in there just going to embarrass himself. Desmond Ridder. Good luck to the Falcons. Good luck for the Falcons. The Falcons are a wrap. All right, they have no one. All right, but the Houston Texans got another black coach in there. He about to get embarrassed. And the Washington Commanders, come on, man. All right, you guys got to get the Redskin name back to be anywhere near the pretender or the contenders. All right, and so everybody's satisfied with that. All right, everybody's satisfied with that. And you can put in whoever you think in the comment section too. You can put it in there. Yeah. All right. The pretenders. Desmond Ridder is Atlanta's receiving core is nice, though. Yeah, I mean, you guys got to, man, these quarterbacks, man. Quarterbacks are at a surplus. It's hard to be a top-level quarterback in this league. So I admire these quarterbacks that are in the league, but that guy's not leading you out of the bottom 4. All right. What do we got here? The pretenders. The pretenders. All right. Here's the list of the pretenders. These are probably teams that you hear people making noise about. And you're like, oh, watch out for them. Watch out for them. Well, these teams at best might sneak into the playoffs. All right. There's one team in here that I got in both, but I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to explain why. But at best, these are wild card teams at best. I mean, these are probably people down to the last game that are competing for wild card. Okay, wild card. All right, so now, can these teams get into the playoffs? Possibly. All right, these teams on this list could possibly sneak into the playoffs. I mean, backdoor moonwalk into the playoffs. All right, but these are all pretenders. None of these teams are winning the Super Bowl. None of these teams are winning the Super Bowl. All right. I mean, even if they sneak into the playoffs in the 7th or 8th spot or the 10th spot, they're not winning. They're not winning a playoff game. All right. So they're going to be on the road somewhere in the snow or somewhere they don't need to play. All right, so the teams goes as such. The Miami Dolphins, forget it. I mean, come on. I mean, the starting quarterback, could barely make it through the last few seasons. I mean, no, I'm not hearing any bullshit about the Miami Dolphins. The New York Jets, forget it. All right, the New York Jets, forget it. All right, the New York Jets, people are going to be talking about the Jets. They have too many rookie receivers. It's just not ready for them. These are the pretenders. Okay, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're probably going to get close to a winning record again. Their quarterback is solid. He's only in his second year. He might show out a couple of things. He might show out a couple of games. I like that quarterback. But, leave it to Mike Tomlin. They're going to have a solid team show up every week in and week out. They might get out to a slow start. Their schedule is pretty difficult up front, but I don't see them doing much. The Jacksonville Jaguars, again, they're going to benefit for being in a weak division, and that's that. All right, that's that. The Tennessee Titans, come on, man. I mean, there's too many miles on Derrick Henry. Their quarterback is not going to get them anywhere without Derrick Henry. They need a well-balanced attack. They need 17 weeks to produce this. It's just not going to happen for them this year. But I hope you guys enjoy it right here. The Seattle Seahawks, again, they're going to put up tough fights. They're in a weak division as well. So they're playoff bound, but there's not much going to happen after that. And Coach Carroll, Pete Carroll's been coaching forever. I don't know how he does it. Keeps up that energy. All right, the Minnesota Vikings, again, they're always a disappointment come towards the end of the season. Always a disappointment. Always a fantastic start to the season. All right, remember, like, there's certain teams in the NCAA tournament you never pick. All right, like Kansas sometimes and Illinois, like some of these teams you never pick them, and they're like, oh, these people are tough, and then you pick them and they get bounced first, second round. Minnesota Vikings are those right there. The Detroit Lions, be careful on them. We'll talk about them in a minute. Dallas Cowboys, out of there. All right, out of there. Now, let's talk about this. The automatically disqualified. We kind of got ahead of myself. All right, so I just realized that because we did the bottom four. Then let's disqualify everybody else in between. Let's get rid of everybody else on the table. So we got the pretenders, which I was ahead of myself. We'll come back and review it. But the automatically disqualified, these people got no chance in hell. They're competing for one of the top 5 picks in the NFL draft. One of the top 5 picks in the NFL drafts. That's what we're talking about right now. Now, if you're hyped up on any one of these teams, go see the doctor right now. If you're hyped up on one of these teams, go see the doctor. All right, the doctor, you need a mental health breakdown. All right, these teams are gone. I mean, these teams are just going to show up every week and just get throttled and get their ass kicked. I mean, and sometimes they might get a nice little win, but team chemistry, shit like this is not it. Yeah, go to the clinic. The automatically disqualified. All right, so that's going to be the Arizona Cardinals. You know, your quarterback's running around here with a sports bra, booty shorts. The team don't really like him like that. Coach ain't really on board with him. They had the coach for the Broncos, Sean Payton. He had to decide between the Cardinals job and this job, and he didn't want to take the Cardinals job because of the quarterback. And Kyler Murray, he's going to have a big contract, mostly not guaranteed, but this is it for him. All right, but we got the Arizona Cardinals gone. All right, Indianapolis Colts. Who is their quarterback? Brissett? Gone. Indianapolis gone. All right, don't listen to any smoke about anybody talking about the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah, Patrick Peterson dissed them. Yeah, it's a mess. The Cardinals are a mess. All right, Indianapolis Colts, their whole backfield is questionable. Their whole entire backfield is questionable. The running back wants to get up out of there. Jared Brissett, is that his name? He ain't got. It's Anthony Richardson from the Gators. Yes, that's right. You're right. You're actually right. He's a rook. I mean, Anthony Richardson, y'all gonna lean on Anthony Richardson? It's a wrap. Big, powerful arm. He just don't have any years yet. Florida Gator Anthony Richardson. Yes. Big time. Big quarterback, man. Big quarterback, but yeah, I'm not gonna depend on him. He's a good rook, but y'all depending on a rook. Somebody said Colts Hood with rookie quarterback. Check the history. Oh, they good? Colts are good with rookie quarterbacks. Peyton Manning was good. Peyton Manning was good in his rookie year. Are you really saying that? We got the Colts fans in here. Peyton Manning had a good rookie year. Hold up. Let me check the history. He told me to check the history. Do you want me to stop the show? I'll stop the show and check. I'll pull it up. Peyton Manning stats rookie year. Oh, Andrew Luck. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'll check the history if you want. Indianapolis is done. What was Andrew Luck's rookie year? Let me see here. Andrew Luck rookie year record. Rookie record. All right. Let's see here. Oh, 11-5. 11-5. So that's what he's leaning on right there. All right. He's leaning on 11-5. But let's check out Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's rookie record. What was he? All right. He lit it on fire here. 3-13. 3-13. Yeah. He had 49 touchdown passes and like how many interceptions? Oh, he had a lot of them. Yeah. He struggled his rookie year. He had 26 touchdown passes, 28 interceptions. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna do it. Indianapolis right there. All right, Indianapolis. Let's go ahead and keep them on the list. Anybody else got something to say? He said, check the second season. No. You said rookie season. So we went to rookie season. All right, we went to rookie season. All right. What do we got here? The Cleveland Browns. I know they got Deshaun Watson. He's going to be okay. The Cleveland Browns might win 6 games or something like that. Cleveland Browns, they're disqualified. These teams are not competing for playoffs. All right. Is he even playing the first couple of games? Who is this backup? Playoffs. All right. Shout out to, who is this? The New England Patriots. Again, solid team. They'll be good. They're not going to be easy. They just picked up a running back that I like. Who does the Patriots just pick up? Patriots running back. Let me see here. You know me with names. They just picked up they picked up Zeke. Yeah, man. I mean, Patriots are going to be easy. Interesting. They got Stevenson in the backfield. Is he injured? They got Zeke. Patriots not spotted at practice. All right, so Stevenson must be out. All right, so they pick up Zeke. All right. I mean, Zeke, normally these running backs, when they go to the second team, they don't do too well. All right, they don't do too well. So Zeke is, Patriots are done. You got, I don't know, man. They'll be solid. They'll compete, be competitive. All right, who we got? The New York Giants. I mean, Daniel Brown still at the quarterback, still at the helm. You got the running back. You got to keep him healthy. He was healthy last year, and he did very well. Who are their receiving core? Giants. The Giants? Yeah, they're out. And if you look at one of the reasons that the Giants are out is their conference, their division, right? Dallas is going to interrupt some things. Okay, so they'll at best might finish third in their division. Yeah, they'll be ahead of the Commanders, but they got to defend with the Eagles and the Giants. I just don't see. Let's see what the Giants schedule looking like. Giants got Cardinals, 49ers, Seahawks, Dolphins, Bills. They open up with the gauntlet early. They open up with 4 out of 5 tough games. Then they have Commanders, Jets, Raiders, Cowboys. Yeah, I don't see them surviving that. Giants, they're gone. Bye-bye. The Los Angeles Rams have no chance in hell. Their receiver is out. He's questionable. He might be out. Indefinitely. You know what receiver I'm talking about. All right, third, the slashing receiver. Okay, Los Angeles Rams are done. All right, they're cooked. And by the way, their quarterback's not very much meshing with the team. He's already chilling. He got his Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp. he's out. The quarterback, they already having a little friction, allegedly. Rumor has it. Rams are cooked. All right. I don't see shit coming from the Rams. Yeah, they was a fake team when they won the Super Bowl. Yeah, that was what they did. Yeah, they propped them up. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Yeah, they're gonna trade Matt Stafford, but then who do they have after that? Is that other guy still on the team? Rams are done. Rams are done. Now the Detroit Lions looking like they got the better of the trade. It didn't look like that initially, but they propped up the Rams to get that LA market going. And it still didn't work. Raiders still the top team in Los Angeles. Yes. Raiders still the top team in the Los Angeles. All right, so who else is next? Chicago Bears, forget it. Anybody hyping up the Chicago Bears? Anybody hyping up the Chicago Bears? I mean, I already saw somebody talking about MVP for their quarterback, Justin, whatever the hell his name is. Oh, look, they mad. Come on, better than the Raiders. Better than the Raiders. The Bears, let's pick up the Bears schedule. Justin, whatever his name is. Anyway, Justin Fields. Yeah. The Bears schedule. They played the Buccaneers. Hold on, who do we got? No, they got the Packers opening up. Oh boy. All right, they got the Buccaneers. Then they got the Chiefs. That's going to be an L. Then they got the Broncos. They could be that fool's gold. They can open up the season 3-1. And then they got the Commanders. So they can open up 4-1 and have everybody misled. Then they got the Vikings, Raiders, Chargers, Saints. Oh boy. Then it gets tough for them. That end of the season, Justin Fields. Yeah. Somebody says the Bears going to the Super Bowl. Oh Lord. They could beat the Packers in week 1. Like I said, the Bears could open up 1-2, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. They could open up 4-1 and potentially 5-2. They could open up 5-2, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh wow, yeah." But by middle of the season, they got Chargers. They got at Chargers, at Saints, the Panthers, at Detroit, at Minnesota. Detroit again. Yeah. Yeah. Bears gone. Green Bay Packers. Nah. Green Bay Packers. Y'all gonna put you're gonna roll the dice on Jordan Love, Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers, I just don't see it. I've seen Jordan Love play, and he was boo-boo. He was boo-boo. He was dog shit boo-boo. All right, he's not gonna be your guy. I think somebody looked at him and he was like, he's gonna be the next Kyler Murray. He's gonna be the next Patrick Mahomes. No. They're gonna be booing the shit out of him. This is just alleged, by the way. All right, this is alleged. The Carolina Panthers. Yeah, I don't even know anything about what's going on over there. The Carolina Panthers. I mean, they could be in the bottom 4, technically. They could literally be in the bottom 4. I got to pull up some details on the Panthers. I don't even hear anybody talking about them. Anybody even talking about the Carolina Panthers? All right, they're automatically disqualified. Let me see something. Carolina Panthers. See what they got going on. Oh, that's right. Bryce Young. Okay, Bryce Young. All right, rookie. Little guy. Bryce Young. This is going to be a tough year for them. It's going to be a tough year. It's going to be a tough year for him. All right, he's going to figure out real fast. Not having 300-pound All-American offensive lineman, he's going to find out real fast how that's going to affect your play. He won't get more than 3 seconds. They might lead the league in sacks. All right, they might lead the league in sacks, and he's going to be running for his life the majority of his games. Okay, I don't know what they O-line looking like. They got Andy Dalton backing up. Both of them will be splitting time. They're going to be splitting time. So he's going to be running for his life. He's going to be doing a Tua from Miami, running for his damn life. It's just crazy, man. So I hope he got some insurance, and I hope he knows how to scramble. All right, yeah, he going to be the next David Carr. Jesus. Carolina Panthers, they're out. Who else? The Tampa Bay Yucks. Forget it. Tampa Bay is going to be struggle zone. All right, let me even look up what Tampa Bay got going on there. Tampa Bay, let me see what they depth chart looking like. Let me see what they depth chart. I mean, they sold out for that Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Now it's a wrap. I mean, they're going to be paying for that Super Bowl for the next decade. They might as well put them orange sickle uniforms back on. That's what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers about to be looking like. All right, Tampa Bay is going to be struggling. Let me see what they quarterback quartet looking like. Top quarterback, Baker Mayfield. Oh, shit. Wait. Baker Mayfield is their starting quarterback? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Woo, wait. Who's their QB2? Kyle Trask. It's a wrap for Tampa Bay. Good Lord. Oh, man. Tampa Bay might pull. They might pull a Oski. They might pull a Owen. They might pull a Owen. Let me look at their schedule. Tampa Bay's schedule. They might pull a Owen. They might not even get out alive. Let me see what they got. Oh, my goodness. They open up with the Vikings. Then they go, they got the Bears, the Eagles, the Saints, the Lions, the Falcons. That's a break. Buffalo, Houston, Tennessee, 49ers. Jesus. Tampa Bay might go. Tampa Bay might not win a game. You heard it here first. Bring back them creamsicles. All right. And bring back the little gay mascot they had too. I'll be interested to see that. All right. Tampa Bay is soft like creamsicles. All right. Tampa Bay's mad right now. I like the creamsicles too. They need to bring them back. Yeah. They need to get Caleb Williams. Yeah. They need to get Caleb Williams for sure. They need to bring back this mascot. I like this logo right here. They need to bring back this logo because that's what they're going to be doing. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah. Oh, this is the real Buccaneers right here. Wait, I didn't share the screen. Where is it at? Share screen. This is what they're going to look like right here. Did they lose their chance? Tampa Bay? Forget it. Forget it. All right. They got a tough year coming up. All right. So let me acknowledge anybody that's contributed to the day show. How about we do that? All right. We got, let's see here. We got two. We got two. All right. Hold on for a second. Let me come over here. We already did the pretenders, but I'll review them because I actually did them out of order. I needed to do the bottom four and then the automatically disqualified and then the pretenders. We'll do the pretenders again. The zesty nears. All right, let's see here. Poor Tampa Bay. Let's see. Anybody else want to add? I know people are like, your team should be on there. They mad. I already got my team out. Okay, let me see if there's any PayPals. We do. We got one PayPal and one Venmo. I'm going to check it out. Mr. Ed the Great says, your Jets take is preposterous, ludicrous, and all propaganda. LOL. The Jets have no rookie receivers in their rotation. Are you sure about that? He says they have top 3 or 4 defense and Aaron freaking Rodgers. This slander cannot be stood for. He says the Jet slander is uncalled for. All right. All right. He standing up for the Jets. All right. The Jets, Jets. Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner's good. They did keep some rooks. I've been watching the show Hard Knocks. All right, shout out to our boy here. We got ZV. He says, damn, coach, you support mainstream sports. These pastimes are for simps and whip husbands. Give that the Price is Right loser music. All right, we'll give you the Price is Right here. Yes. And by the way, I forgot to tell you about the NFL script too. Yes, there's NFL scripting. All right. Hey man, let us get our time. All right, what do we got here? Let me check if okay, we're back. All right, what are we doing here? I'll give you the pretenders again, and then we'll get to the contenders. Okay, the contenders. Miami Dolphins, pretenders. They'll give a shot. All of these teams could be playoff teams. All of these teams. All these teams could be playoff teams, right? Miami Dolphins, but they're not winning the Super Bowl. I heard some Super Bowl talk from Miami. No, they're not winning the Super Bowl. They just don't have everything put together yet. I mean, they'll be good. They'll be good, but no Super Bowl. The Jets, out of there. The Jets, good defense, good coach. They got Aaron freaking Rodgers. They got Sauce Gardner. And what else they got? Jets gone. Las Vegas Raiders, nice try. All right. Las Vegas Raiders, their schedule could be, they in trouble already. All right. Just starting their first 5 games. All right. Their first 5 games is a damn gauntlet already. All right. I'm looking at these first 5. If you win 4 of these 5, you're going to the playoffs. If you lose 4 of these 5, somebody getting fired. That's how easy the Raiders can get messed up. Here's the Raiders schedule. At Denver, at Buffalo, at home Sunday night against it's either Sunday or Monday against the Steelers. Then at the Chargers, at home against the Packers, got Patriots coming there, and then at Chicago, at Detroit. Jesus. What? That's a hell of a, I'm going to get fired. That's somebody getting fired. If that schedule does not end up being a 50%, somebody getting fired mid-season, right? Mid-season, all right? But look, if they win the majority of those games, it's game on. It's game on. If they win the majority of those games, the team is a contender. If they lose half of them games, somebody getting fired, right? Yeah. Or somebody getting fired. And it's going to be McDaniels. They're going to be calling for McDaniels' head if he goes 3-4 or some 2-4, because that's what they did last year. All right, they did that last year. They opened up just like that, like 0-6 and 0. Yeah, it was a wrap. McDaniels is going to get the hook. He going to get the hook. All right, who else is gone? Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. Jacksonville Jags will get into the playoffs, won't do a damn thing. Unless they play the Chargers. If they play the Chargers, Jacksonville gets to the next round, the divisional playoffs. And they'll likely play the Chargers. All right, so let's hope and pray they play the Chargers. All right, so who do we got next? Tennessee Titans, all talk, no action. Seattle Seahawks will make some noise. The Minnesota Vikings will do good, like they always do. They'll just be right there. Detroit Lions, we'll get back to them. And then the Dallas Cowboys, we already eliminated them, but we had to just put them up as pretenders already. Let's go ahead and eliminate the shit out of them again, just for shits and giggles. All right, they already eliminated. Okay. Already eliminated. All right, so let's get to the top contenders. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 teams really contending for this. There's 9 teams really contending for this. Now we're getting to the nitty-gritty. These are the teams that are contending for the Super Bowl. They're contending. These are the teams that could be in the AFC and the NFC championship. All right, these are the teams, barring any significant injury, have the best chance at getting to the Super Bowl. We'll talk about the Final Four in the Super Bowl. All right, number 1, San Francisco 49ers. They should be a lock. They should be a lock, barring their Brock Purdy getting injured. Now, I looked up their starting quarterback, and I looked up their backup. Their backup is Sam Darnold, which he will see some time. He's going to see some time. Sam Darnold. All right. Sam Darnold's going to see some time because Brock Purdy, you know what I mean? He got to the NFC Championship game, and it was a wrap for him. He didn't even get to the NFC Championship. I don't remember. All right. All right. San Francisco. Now, if they stay healthy, they're going to be in trouble. They're going to be a problem. All right. The next one, I got the Detroit Lions, and I had them as pretenders, but I got the Detroit Lions in there. The only reason why is their division is terrible. Their division is terrible, right? Don't believe any fluffed up records from that division. Minnesota's going to be up there. Chicago's going to be up there. They're not going to make the playoffs. Detroit has no other chance. All right. Green Bay, you know what I mean? Detroit, somebody's got to get in. Somebody's got to get in. And if they get a good draw, the NFC is extremely weak. The NFC is extremely weak. Extremely weak. Like anybody, any one of these NFC teams can win. And we could have some dark horse come in here as well. One of these pretenders, NFC pretenders. Like they could get in there. Like Dallas, Seattle, Minnesota, they could get in there. So I got Detroit in there. New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints is a team to watch out for. They got Derek Carr. I know you're going to be like, what's the problem? I mean, the New Orleans Saints was a team missing a decent quarterback. We've seen teams win with less quarterback than Derek Carr, right? You think about some of the teams, Brad Johnson with the Buccaneers. You think about what's the dude's name? He won a Super Bowl. I think he won it with the Buccaneers, no? You think about some teams, all they were missing was a quarterback. The Baltimore Ravens, when they were winning championships, all they were missing was a decent quarterback. Joe Flacco, you know what I mean? Yeah, Joe Flacco, Trent Dilfer. You know, all you're missing is a quarterback that hands the ball off, know they roll, know what to do, manage the team. They're the difference. I think the difference for the Saints being a contender and even a championship team is Derek Carr. Yeah, Eli Manning, Brad Johnson, Nick Foles. These teams could win Super Bowls with less. I mean, the quarterbacks you name, Derek Carr is far outclasses all of them. And New Orleans is in a weak-ass division. New Orleans division is trash. All right, let me just show you right here. Well, we don't want to show you. I'll tell you. New Orleans, this is, you got to watch out for the Saints. Their defense is good. They have great backfield, right? Their receiving core is solid. And they're in the division with Tampa Bay, Charlotte, and Atlanta. That's their division. That's a default win. And not only that, you're going to get 6 wins right there. Let's take a look at their schedule. They start at home, Tennessee. Then they have the Panthers, the Packers, the Buccaneers, the Patriots, the Texans, the Jags, the Colts, the Bears. They don't face a good team until November when they go at Minnesota. Then they got the Falcons. Then they play the Lions, Panthers, Giants. This got to be the weakest schedule. This might be the weakest schedule. Who got the weakest schedule in the NFL? Let's pull it up. Let me see here. Weakest NFL schedule. Now, Derek Carr could get injured. All right, so that's the other thing. Who has strength of schedule? Let's see here. Saints schedule is in the middle here. Let me see where they put it. It says right here, teams with the easiest schedule. Atlanta, New Orleans. New Orleans got the second weakest schedule, easiest schedule in the league, or according to this website. Atlanta has the first. So as you see, that division is trash. That division is absolute garbage. Let me see if I can pull it up just so you can see I'm looking at here. So the Saints schedule is easy as hell. They're going to come in with all kind of confidence. And if Derek Carr, he's fragile. Right there. And the 49ers have an easy schedule. Look, their whole division is on the weakest schedules. Atlanta, New Orleans, Carolina. All right. So I'm looking at the Saints as a possible dark horse. Possible dark horse. So they're on the contender list. Philadelphia Eagles, obviously. Philadelphia Eagles going to be a tough out. They're not going to be easy. All right, they're not going to be an easy out. Who else got it here? Buffalo Bills, it's do or die. Buffalo Bill, this is your do or die season. You either do or not do. All right, if Buffalo doesn't get it done this year, wrap. Meaning that they got to go at least to the AFC Championship or further, Super Bowl. If they don't do that, they're going to start breaking that team up. So Buffalo, they're tough, they're strong. I don't know what their schedule is looking like, but I think Buffalo is do or die. Yeah. And I don't think, we won't tell you what they're going to do here. Somebody says don't sleep on Kenny P. He's a good quarterback. They're just he's not ready yet. All right, what are we doing here? The Los Angeles Chargers. They can never be counted out. Never. Not in the regular season. Regular season, the Chargers are a good team. And their quarterback is solid. They got a great receiving core with Mike Williams and the guy, I can't remember his name. I can't stand him. Their running backs are solid. All right. Their running backs are solid. Justin Herbert can slang that thing. He can slang that thing. Keenan Allen. They got Eifert, whatever his name, Phillip Rivers. Keenan Allen. They always got a solid tight end. All right. Herbert can slang that rock. Eichler. Yeah, Eichler. Solid. Austin Eichler. Solid. They got a good defense. Bosa, Khalil Mack. All right. They got good, strong defensive backs. Solid tight end. Now the Chargers are going to get bounced in the playoffs. Bounced. They're going to win the regular season. They're going to win the ooh and the ah. The Chargers are going to win wow. They're going to win the wow award. They're going to wow everybody. Soon as the playoff starts, they going to get their ass bounced. Bounce right. Boom, 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 boom. Right on their ass. Right where they belong. Okay, they going to get that wake-up call. Let's look at what the Chargers are doing. Yeah, they are the AFC Cowboys. The Chargers are the AFC Cowboys by far. They are the same team. All talk. It's our year, and they ain't gonna do goddamn thing. They ain't gonna get their booty cheeks clapped in the playoffs. By the way, the AFC is deep. Chargers schedule: Dolphins, Titans, Vikings, Raiders, Cowboys, Chiefs. See, the problem with the Chargers is they got no fan base. They got no fan base. So if they meet the Jags, by the way, let me pull up the score just so you Charger fans can remember. Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull up the scoreboard here. Just so y'all don't forgot. I know y'all forgot. The Charger fans talking that shit. All right, let me see if I can pull up the scoreboard. All right, let me see if I go. Here we go right here. All right, look. This is the shit the Chargers do right here. This is the type of stuff the Chargers do. And you can't depend on them. Look, this is a playoff game right here. They up 27-0 right before the half. Wait, can y'all see that? Right before the half, they up 27-0. In the game, they lose 31-30. That's some LA Charger-ish right here. So anytime you want to hear about the LA Chargers, right, you can't depend on them. Why would you can't depend on the Chargers. All right, anyway. All right, so anyway, but they're a contender. They're going to ooh and ow. They're going to wow. They're going to be like, oh, watch out for them. San Diego Super Chokers. The Chargers, stop. Yeah, they the bait and switch artists. All right, anyway. Let's get back to the show. All right, what do we got here? We got the Kansas City Chiefs. Can't count them out. They need to get their edge rusher back in the game. They're going to have to pay him. That loss to Detroit was humbling. So you know me with names, but you know who I'm talking about. Chiefs going to have to give up the bag. All right, they can't let him hold out for another week. His ass is going to be signed by Monday. All right, yeah. Jones, yeah, he going to be signed by Monday. That was embarrassing. They're going to have to get him in. They're going to have to give him the bag. Whatever they was holding out for, they're going to have to sign him. And then they're going to make sure, that the knee on their tight end is good. Chris Jones, yeah. He humbled their ass. And they only lost by 1. They didn't get their ass kicked. You know what I mean? Which is weird, but they didn't even get their ass kicked and they got humbled. So, yeah, they're going to they got some problems. They need Kelsey and they need Patrick Mahomes. Like that's if they don't have either one of them, forget it. Okay. They need them. And they need Chris Jones on the defensive side. Other than that, Kansas City can forget it. But they're going to be a tough out. They're still going to be a playoff team. They're still going to win a division. They're going to win a division. Los Angeles Chargers might contend with them in the division. All right. Kansas City might play it interesting by not winning the division and settling for a 5 seed and then sweeping everybody in the playoffs. But the AFC is too tough to play around with. All right. Contender, Baltimore Ravens, the contenders. Baltimore Ravens is interesting. Way too much hype going on for Baltimore. Way too much hype. All right. They need to chill. All right. First of all, Baltimore does not understand. They're in a tough division. Aren't they in the black and blue division? Or is the other one? The Ravens, they got a tough, it's not going to be an easy path. So anybody talking that Raven shit, you guys got to chill just a little bit. You guys got to run the gauntlet. You got to run the gauntlet. All right, let me just tell you, man, if you're a Ravens fan, first of all, you got to get Lamar Jackson not injured. You got to get him healthy through the playoffs. But we know this is a rarity for him to be healthy in the playoffs. So that's your first problem. Then you got to get through Cincinnati, Jacksonville, Chargers, Chiefs, Buffalo, Miami, and the Jets. I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, in their division is even tough enough. I mean, the Steelers, you got to have the Steelers, the Bengals, and the Steelers and the Bengals. The Browns defense is crazy. So it's not like he's not playing against anyone in the AFC North. I mean, he going to get beat up by the time he gets to any playoffs. So the AFC is just loaded. The AFC North is loaded. So the Ravens are good, but can they walk through the playoffs? I don't think so. And in my opinion, I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to just say this right now. Yes, right? You said new offense for Lamar, which is his third new offense in 3 years. And yeah, more pass heavy, so he's not going to run. You got a good receiving core. Let me see what their receiving core is looking like. They got ODB. I mean, you're going to be, listen, I know you're not saying Odell Beckham's taking them to the Super Bowl. I mean, what has Odell Beckham done? All right, hold on for a second. What has he done? Like, what has he actually done? Are you saying that because he has Odell Beckham, they're going to go to the Super Bowl? Is that what you're doing? I got to pull up their depth chart. Odell Beckham hasn't done anything since the Giants, and he wasn't doing anything then. All right, so what are y'all talking about here? Lamar Jackson, he's the best running back and receiver they got. All right, let me see here. Let's see if we can get this going. Let's get the depth chart up. All right, let me see what they got here as receivers. Wide receiver. They have ODB, Rashad Bateman, Zay Flowers, and they have Nelson Aguilar, former Raider. He's a backup. Yeah, man. Baltimore, really? I don't really need no receivers. And Bateman, yeah, they got Bateman. Okay, I said that. I said it. Who's their tight end? Mark Andrews. Yeah, they ain't going nowhere, bro. I don't think he says J.K. Dobbins as their running back. They really don't have a true running back. So Lamar Jackson is their running back. But if he's pass heavy, listen, to be pass heavy, you got to have a running game. So you got to be able to play action pass in order to pass. You got to be able to have options on second and short. But if you get in second and long, you're just going to run Lamar Jackson. Mark Andrews is a good tight end. Oh, he's the second best. Okay. All right. It's a solid team. It's a solid team. They're a contender for sure. As long as Lamar Jackson's healthy, they're a contender. I don't see anybody knocking. I don't see a big old strong. I don't see any hype. I don't see any hype going on. All right. All right. So there we go. Baltimore Ravens. Last one. Cincinnati Bengals. You cannot forget them. Okay. You cannot forget the Cincinnati Bengals. You guys are saying NFL. Okay. All right. Tough division. Cincinnati Bengals. If Joe Burrow's got his money, all right, all these quarterbacks got their bag right here.
Gotta get my bag and run.
Anytime people get money, people ain't gonna show up. People ain't gonna show up. So Joe Burrow's got his money. Did he just get engaged? He's now engaged to be married. I don't know, man. Cincinnati, watch out. That's when you sandbag it. But I think Joe Burrows, man, is tough. I mean, Joe Burrows is tough. So I got them being a heavy contender. Yeah, he's getting married, and he just got engaged, and he's the richest player in the NFL history. He just signed that this week. These are two things that are always not going to look good. Why no love for the Dolphins? I mean, they don't have anybody. What? The Dolphins. Who's your starting quarterback for the Dolphins? They're pretenders for sure. And plus, the AFC's loaded. I mean, if you put who do you put the Dolphins ahead of in the AFC? Who do you put the Dolphins in? I know Tua was the quarterback, but I don't know. Do y'all have a short memory? Is your memory that short? Hold on for a second. Let's remind you of Tua. I know who the quarterback is, but let me remind you real quick. Let's put this up on the screen. This is your quarterback right here. Let's remind you, different jersey. This your QB. Is this who y'all is this who y'all banking on right here? This one right here? All he has to do is get tackled wrong once this season. Once. I mean, I cannot tell you that's a Super Bowl contender, bruh. If that's not a Super Bowl contender, I would say let's wait and see. And by the way, he didn't get tackled. He got hit. He got slammed on his head. It wasn't like they knocked him down. I mean, he just basically hit his head on the ground. So this is why no love for the Dolphins. That's why no love for the Dolphins. I just don't see, like, you're telling me he's solid, but if he scrambles and somebody gets him, he's already going to be out. So let me look up who their backup quarterback is. I mean, just to give them a chance. They better have a good, solid backup. Miami Dolphins backup. QBs. All right, let me see who their QBs are. Uh-oh. All right, they have Mike White and Skylar Thompson. My man said Mike White, he's nice. He played, who did Mike White play for? He did good for the Jets. I think he played for the Jets. Mike White played for the Jets when they had a quarterback controversy. Yeah. I think he played for the Jets when I think he played. So he's not going to take you to the playoffs. Mike Jones. Skylar Thompson is their other quarterback backup. Man, quarterback is the toughest position in football. Like, if you don't have a QB, forget it. You don't have a QB, forget it. Let's get to the final four. Let me check on these super chats and make sure we got everybody here, because people mad at me right now. They mad. What about us? All right. Yeah. All right. What do we got here? Jules says Jets, Jets. All right. Can I pull up the Jets schedule real quick? Let me pull up the Jet schedule so I can give you a wake-up call. All right, let me give you a wake-up call. Jets schedule. Let me give you a wake-up call. All right, because the Jet schedule is hell. For some reason, it won't pull it up. The Jet schedule is hell. All right, so they open up at Dallas with the Patriots, with Kansas City, the Broncos, the Eagles, at the Giants in season. Then they got the Chargers, Raiders, Buffalo, Miami. They might have the toughest schedule in the league. Hold on for a second. Let's pull up there. Let's get their strength of schedule. Okay, here we go right here. The hardest schedules in the league go to the Patriots, Raiders, Miami, Chargers, and Chiefs. That's the hardest schedule. Where do the Jets fall in the toughest schedule? The Jets have the 25th toughest schedule in the league. 25th. All right. I mean, so here are the toughest schedules. Miami Raiders. Well, that tells you, I told you the Raiders schedule is horrible. All right. Their schedule is horrible. But there it is right there. They have the 25th toughest schedule in the league. They better come out like gangbusters. Like if they come out slacking, wait a minute. No, somebody says, so it's the easiest. No. The easiest schedule is Atlanta. This is the strength of schedule. All right. So wait, hold on for a second. Let me say right here. Yeah. Because they got these, it's the easiest schedule. So they have it in reverse. All right. Atlanta, New Orleans, Indianapolis, San Francisco, Carolina. These are your easiest schedules. All right. These are your toughest schedules down here. Yeah. The Jet schedule is horrible. It's a horrible schedule. And you know, the media, they're going to be like, they better come out kicking some ass. They better come out kicking straight ass. All right. But anyway, let's get, I was getting to the super chats. That's what I was doing. Kevin G says, bruh, the Saints, give yourself the buzzer. I already made my case as why the Saints are going to be, look, I already made my case. The Saints got a solid defense. Their defense is solid. They got the second easiest schedule. They got the cheesiest division. They got the easiest division with Carolina, Atlanta, and who am I missing? Somebody that sucks. All right, that's who I'm missing. The Saints have, wait a minute, where am I looking? I'm looking here. I'm missing the team. The Saints have the Panthers, Falcons, and the Buccaneers. The Yucks. Yeah. So the Saints can sneak in there. All right, what do we got here? The Yucks. All right, anyway, he said, nah, bro. He said, still trash. Somebody got to make the playoffs. I don't know if you know that somebody has to make the playoffs. Oh, by the way, the NFC is weak. The NFC is weak. They don't really have a legit contender. Like the NFC's best contender, their top contender right now, the 49ers. The NFC's top contender are the 49ers with Brock Purdy as the quarterback. Then the second contender is the Eagles. The Eagles? Like the Eagles is the second best team in the NFC. And so the Saints, I mean, what's the difference between Saints and the Eagles? Eagles. Top contender is the Dallas Cowboys. What's the difference? Okay, let me pull up the schedule for the 49ers. The 49ers schedule is said to be easy. They got the fourth easiest schedule. 49ers. Eagles schedule is the 10th easiest. All right, Eagles are going to be good. All right. Let's get to the All right. And Kevin G says, y'all believing in Tua, Mr. 50-11 concussions. Indeed. I don't know how you roll the dice on Tua. All right. Y'all rolling the dice on Tua? Shout out to Tua. Listen, and I don't want any quarterbacks to get hurt. So when I say people are going to get hurt, I'm not wishing it on them. I'm just saying I wouldn't be a betting man on these people. J. Cool, what do you got to say? Joe Brittle. J. Cool says, Bills Mafia in here. The Bills 41, the Jets 13. As for the Giants, they will probably be 10-7 and be the last to get into the playoffs. Seriously, it is going to be exciting. And I'm having buffalo wings and beer. Shout out to you, Bills Mafia. It's do or die. That's all we got to say about the Bills. But the Bills came around at the wrong time. Any other decade, the Bills would be a dominant team. But they came along when Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and everybody else is in here. Miles Moreau, I can't wait to watch Justin Field moonwalk on the Packers. All right. Are they playing at Chicago? I think they're playing at Chicago. I'm sure you guys are waiting for that. Macaroni Tony, watching Coach Prime and Coach Greg Adams, and I got a stogie. What a Saturday. Shout out to you. And I think Colorado is winning. Are they winning right now? Are they winning? I think it's a close game. And this game is going to be the tell-all game to see what the Colorado Buffaloes are all about, right? If they can get by Nebraska and go 2-0, they'll have enough ready to go until they get to the Pac-12. Pac-12, they about to get their ass handed to them. All right. Let me look up their schedule real quick. Then we'll give you the Final Four. Colorado, Buffalo schedule. When they get to Pac-12, that shit, they about to get thumped. All right, hold on for a second. They about to get their ass stomped out. Woo! Okay, so look. If they get past if they get past Nebraska, and then they're going to smack Colorado State they're going to smack the hell out of Colorado State. That's going to be a whooping. Colorado State going to get crushed. So they'll be 3-0. Then they play Oregon at Oregon. Then they come back and they play USC. All right. So that's 0-2. And they're going to get smacked by both of them. Smacked. I mean, it's going to be like egregious. Like they stole something. Oregon is going to trash them. Straight trash. All right. But then they got Arizona State, which could be a dub if they come back healthy after playing against Oregon and USC. Then they got Arizona State, Stanford. Then they got at UCLA. Then they got at Oregon State or Arizona, Washington. They got actually a week. They actually got a good schedule than Utah. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4 losses for sure. They got 4 losses for sure. Then the rest of these are splits. That's not a bad schedule, though. Oregon State's ranked. Anyway. And then they finish with Utah. And if they can get their quarterback back, which they should get their quarterback back, then he's not playing today. But if Utah get their quarterback back, then that's an L2 at Utah. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll lose 5, but they'll get 1, 2, 3. They could get 4, 5, 6. 6 wins, 7 wins. They could possibly get 7 wins. But they got to beat Arizona State. They got to beat Stanford. They got to beat Oregon State. They got to beat Arizona and Washington State. And then they'll be bowl eligible. Anyway, they can get into a bowl game. That's a good season for Colorado, by the way. That's a great season for Colorado. Like, they were 1-11 last year. Yeah, Cameron Rising, I believe, is Utah. That's who they end off with. And if they get him back, they'll probably be contending for a major bowl game, Utah. So they're going to put the smack down on them there. All right, let's get to the top 4, and then we'll get out of here. USC can lose. USC, they're just one of those teams, man. You never know what they're going to do, but I don't see them losing. I don't know. Oregon ain't losing to them. All right, the top 4 teams in the NFL. Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens, San Francisco 49ers, and the New Orleans Saints. I know Eagle fans are pissed right now, but I have to run a dark horse. I got to run a dark horse. I'm going to tell you, Philadelphia getting put out. Philadelphia is not going to make it to the finals. They're not. I know. The Saints. I know y'all laughing, but I'm just letting y'all know the Philadelphia Eagles gonna get caught slipping. They're gonna get caught slipping, and it ain't gonna be by the Saints. The Saints is gonna sneak in. All right. Look, Philadelphia Eagle fans is mad. Oh man. I'm just telling you, man, watch out for Philly and the Saints. I'm letting you know they might sneak in. Oh, yeah, man. They mad right now. I got them pissed. They pissed. Hold on for a second. They like, hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo. People are pissed. Final four. San Francisco. I'm not saying that the Saints aren't going to Here's how this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. The Saints are going to get the easiest draw. Look, let me just show you. The Eagle fans is mad as hell. Let me show you. The Saints got the easiest sneak path in, bruh. They're going to be hype and amped. And the Philadelphia Eagles got to play the Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Philadelphia going to be limping in to the playoffs. New Orleans has got it. If they can remember, oh, by the way, let me just say this. Means that if everybody's healthy, of course, if somebody's not healthy, this throws everything off. So watch it. I know y'all tripping. I know y'all look. I'm hurting feeling. Y'all mad. Shout out to Colorado scored. Colorado's up, should be up 20 to 7. 19-7, extra point, 27. Okay. Nebraska sucks. So I don't even know why. This should not be a surprise. It's a surprise because Colorado's team was sucked last year. But anyway, Nebraska's no good. All right. So these are the final four. Kansas City. Sorry, Cincinnati. I got you out. I'm checking out the Ravens and see what they're gonna do. San Francisco and New Orleans, right here. All right, here we go. All right, who's the top two teams? Here's the Super Bowl right here. San Francisco versus Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this is, of course, if everybody's healthy. We get another Frisco Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl. This is who we're going to get right here. San Francisco versus Kansas City. This is easy. He said, you've been wrong before that. I've been wrong before. I'm not wrong here. So rematch. Kansas City versus San Francisco. All right. That's what I look at right there. I don't know, man. It's hard to pick a winner there. But I got to say Kansas City Chiefs for the win. Yeah. Now, again, everybody's got to be healthy. Everybody's got to be at full strength. So if somebody's not healthy, somebody's not at full strength, it don't count. I'm just talking about who's in full strength. Who's at full strength? I think Kansas City's tough enough to survive the gauntlet in the AFC. They're strong enough to survive if they can get Chris Jones back and they can keep everybody healthy. You can't count out Patrick Mahomes. The San Francisco 49ers, they almost have, all they got to get past is the Eagles. Here's my opinion. He says, I'm reading the script. Yes, I am reading the script.
New world order.
Full strength. Yeah, they got to be at full strength. The Eagles fans are in here hurt right now. They in here sad right now. They in here mad. Eagle fans right now. I got to ask you about the Eagles. Hold on for a second. Let me pull this up. I got y'all Eagles fans real quick. Let me see here. What's the dude's name? I can't even remember his name. Hold on for a second. I got to think his name. Gotta pull it. I gotta think of his name. I can't think of his name, but this guy will tell you right here. This guy will tell you about the Eagles. Eagles are Eagles. All right, this is what the Eagles are about right here. I gotta pull it up right here. Where is it at? Oh, I can't find it. They don't have it. Oh, here it is right here. This is for the Philadelphia Eagle fans right here. This is what y'all want. I'll give it to you right here. Here it is.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles. No, and the Eagles are so much better than the Eagles. No, and the Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
The Eagles fans today, right now.
And the Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
This the Eagles fans right now. This what y'all doing. Oh, man. Eagle fans hurt. All right, anyway. Oh. All right. We about to wrap this up. We got coming up. We got Kansas City Chiefs as your new Super Bowl champion. All right, we got it. All right, anyway. That was not the call-in show. All right, so give me 1 second. I got to text somebody because they try to get a hold of me. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, so what we'll do, yeah, the Eagle fans calling in. They mad as hell. What? Eagles fans is like, what? Try to kill me. But anyway, your champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. So here we go right there. Anyway, shout out to your team. And we'll check in. We'll do this week by week. We'll check in week by week. And then we'll have call-in show for the Eagle fans in here. They try to get me. Eagle fans is mad as hell. All right. But anyway, man, shout out to y'all. Thanks for joining the show. And we are out of here. Peace.